Hello. Take our seats for 1 minute talk before we start our activity. Greatest comrade.
Said Michael.
Because of for you to go.
Comrades, please, let's sit down. Let's sit down, please. Comrades, this way.
Other statesmen, please sit down. Yes. Yes. Mama Bobby, I never see this country. I never see this country. Mama, I never see this kind like mama, Water run away me eyes. When I remember Nigeria, water run away me eyes. Water run away me eyes. When I remember Nigeria, water run away me eyes. Water run away me eyes. When I remember Bori, water run away me eyes. Water run away me eyes. When I remember Bori, water run away me eyes. Water run away me eyes. Yawa go day. Yawa go day. If this country, Yawa go day. If Bori no reason, Yawa go day. If Bori no reason, Yawa go day. Hey ha, Yawa go day. Hey ha, Yawa go day. If Bori no reason, Yawa go day. If Bori no reason, Yawa go day. I am a lele, 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 I am war in our country, BDCU, fire make me water. In our country, BDCU, fire make me water. War in our country, BDCU, fire make me water. In our country, BDCU, fire make me water. War in our state, BDCU, fire make me water. War in our country, BDCU, fire make me water. Greatest Nigeria people. We are tired of the hardship. Yes. Therefore, we say no to more hardship. When hardship, no. No to anti-people policies. No. No to hike in pump price. No. No to increase in one bottle of Coke. No. No to increase in one bottle of Pepsi. No. No to increase in one bottle of beer. No. No to increase in pure water. No. No to increase of bottled water. No. No to increase of eba. No. No to increase of back food. No. No to increase of men of soup. No. No to increase of bottle soup. No. Buhari, don't kill us. Oh. No to increase of salt. No. No to increase of palm oil. No. No to we shall overcome today. Deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome today. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome today. Deep in my heart, shall overcome today. Who know one good life, no good die better. Who know one good life, no good die better. Who know one good life, no good better. Who know one good life, no good die better. It's so light here this morning. We have Nigerian society represented here in their numbers from across the spectrum. Market women, students, chiefs, traditional rulers,
faith-based organization and the civil society, and of course the general public. And more of our members are still being expected. There is a purpose for this gathering, and of course the security forces that have come to ensure that this procession is not only peaceful, but they will help us to pass the information to other security agencies, because the security forces are at the very brunt of this terrible miasma we have found ourselves in this country. And so we have gathered with a common tired that we have to power our energy. We are tired that we have to pay our student school fees through our noses. We are tired that all the negativities of eternity and of the present life is visited on us in this country. Particularly, we are standing firmly with our brothers in the labor union and the intention of government to increase fuel price from the present rate to the very to address us this morning. Dr. Osage Obayuwana, please give him a round of applause as he comes forward to address us this morning. Isoleto! Isoleto! Morning, sir.
Swahili, the land is ours. The land is ours. Isoleto! Africa! This Africa is our own. In Nigeria, Edo State, Isoleto. Now we get that. I am very humbled to welcome all of you to this important rally. As my brother has said, here today, we have workers, we have traders, we have lawyers, we have doctors amongst us here today. We have students, we have reverend fathers, we have Ifa priests. I think we have some Muslims with us. We have individuals who are here to represent themselves, and we have individuals who are representing organizations. What we are starting here today is End Hardship in Nigeria campaign. What did I say? End Hardship in Nigeria campaign. We know that in Nigeria today, to move from one place to the other, the kind of hardship that you have to contend with, not be small. Transport. For the vast majority of our people, to put food in their stomach, na wahala. Housing is a big problem. You don't know it. Many people are sleeping on the streets, on completed houses. What about healthcare? The rate at which our people are dying. Disease when are supposed to kill us. Now they kill Nigerian people right now. Because of poverty. How can malaria kill somebody? You know the years where they don't discover liverqueen and chloroquine and all kinds of things. But there are people who cannot afford those drugs. Many of our people are diabetic. There are drugs they must take every day. But because they cannot afford those drugs, they go. What about jobs? We struggle to train our children through schools. And when they come out, no job. So, the Nigerian situation right now is near disaster. Parents are losing control over their children. You can't put food in your pikin's stomach. How can you control it or her? Husbands are losing control over their wives and homes. Out of desperation, our people are going to all kinds of countries. They don't know what they are going to meet over there, but they believe anywhere else is better than Nigeria. How man begin to survive from this kind of hardship? Ordinary water for man begin to drink. We have not even talked about light, electricity. So we believe what is to be done. We must find solutions. We must do what? Find solutions. Our people say there is no problem without solution. For those of us who are here today organizing this program, we say together that solution, we must find it because we are faced with this hardship. What we have agreed or resolved is to speak out. The MC said we refuse to suffer in silence. We must speak out. We must say yes to what helps our people. Anything that is good, that helps the average Nigerian, will say yes to it. But anything that does not help us as Nigerian people, what do we say? No! Otherwise, those who have been put in authority to take care of us will think everything is okay. They don't pay for fuel. Go and look at how much they budgeted for Aso Rock food. And then to take no say, you get as it be. Do they pay for electricity? No. This is what has led us to the present situation. Bad as the situation is, those in authority, they say they want to increase the price of fuel, of petrol. With the way electricity supply is for this our country, there is hardly any house where you don't get generator. Patapata will be a better pass my neighbor. Not only for house, so for office. Somebody say even NEPA office, BEDC that they use their generator. There is no office. Whether the office now lawyer office or doctor office, police station, that they use generator. Carpenter's workshop, that they use generator. What about Barbie Saloon? That they use generator. All the companies. So there is no doubt in our mind that if they increase this price of petrol more than double, on top of the wahala where we don't already did, now death be that though. So for us, we know that there is always another way of doing things. There's always an alternative. For this price of petrol when they want to increase, so we say this oil now we own. Now God, now He bless us with the oil. Right now, they come out this oil from Nigeria, go Obodo Ibo, go refine them, then bring them back. Begin where in Baba they grow beans. They go carry the beans, go Ghana, go make akara before they bring them back. The money when they transport the beans go there. All the money when they spend when they fry the akara for Ghana, plus the transport when they bring them back. Come on top of the akara where that money go pay. How that begin? Feed chop the akara. Where they use the beans where Papa grow. Go on. Go on. So that's why we say we get refinery for Nigeria 4, not 1. Not 1 for the past 10 years. And then they spend money on top of the refinery. Turn around maintenance, we don't get there. So, one of the things we talk, we say, Nigerian oil, they will refine now for Nigeria. Come be so not talk? Refine Nigerian oil in Nigeria. That way, the price will come down. All other countries where they export petroleum for OPEC, that's what they do. Now GBT, long fraud for money. The people where they take the fuel come on, bring them back. Now then they make the money out of this thing. So why government will come begin punish the victims? If we dey refine our oil for Nigeria, it's one of the ways we go take create job for our children. Before this program start, me and my brother will talk. For escrow here, for Delta here, our people they refine crude oil. Yes, right now they drive them come on. So before you begin talk, say you want to increase the price of petrol, go and fix our refineries. The people where gather here, where you organize this program, not be only for Edo State, it's nationwide. Call us the People's Alternative Movement. What will be the name? The People's Alternative Movement. The goal where we get. I like my language though. If we put our mind together as it is so, whatever wahala where Nigeria face, we go find solutions. So this issue of hardship, no more. No more. No more. So this organization, you want to try and bring Nigerian people together. Maybe they meet, maybe they reason together. All the wahala where we face, we go find solution. We want to get government, make it listen to us. Say this wahala, sorry, of where get solution. This is our solution. The government is supposed to either accept the solution when we put forward or tell us Why they not go accept our own? The idea where they get, where better pass our own, where they tell us. Is that not democracy? Yes, sir. So our prayer today is say, let's all be committed. Let's join this campaign. Hardship too many for Nigeria. All the victims, the time don't reach. So we go say, no. Let's end hardship in Nigeria. The beginning point now be this increase when they want to punish us, increase the price of petrol. Are we going to accept it? No! Not be only this petrol, no. We want to organize, we want to meet like this on an ongoing basis. Any wahala where you get, where your organization will get, come to us. We go reason with you. We go find solution. We go popularize that solution, make more people see whether that solution is not good for Nigerian people. Once we agree, like we talk, we either try to get government to accept that solution or tell us the better solution we can get. Greater Nigerian people! Yes! Once again, I want to thank all of you for creating time for coming today. This talk, not be one person talk. We also want to hear from you. You don't say anybody where they spoil country cannot be friend of God. Person where no want better for a fellow person, they don't they pray for them. So we would like to hear from our father here, Reverend Father Benedict. Now he be the organ for JDPC, Justice, Development and Peace Commission for Catholic Church. Where it gets on the heart for the people. They try to encourage wetin go bring peace, wetin go bring justice among the people. We want to know how easy this issue. To get prayer for us. Can we please give a round of applause to Father Benedict? Thank you very much, Father.
The constituency for Nigeria, where they interface with many people. I remember the professor of Isaiah for people body.
The hardship
It
don't they tell on
everybody.
and we
For church, we
feel am.
because if
We had the people
the worker call me the pastor, they say
my
my
head they pay me. Hospital bill na 20,000. What can you do for us?
and we they talk say enough of the hardship. When you go campaign, Mr. President, you campaign and promise the people good health. You promise them good road. You promise them good economy. You even tell them so you go turn $1, $100 to how many naira. You promised and promised.
No be wetin you promise with the
See, no be waiting you promise with the see.
yes, so
The killings in Nigeria is becoming unbecoming. Normally, if one person die, it dey pain people. But so unfortunate, say a governor go open him mouth say the press said 200, it's not 200. It is just 53 persons. So for person to die, 53 persons are just human life, not just ordinary thing. Enough is enough. Listen to the voice of the people.
we see a time
A time is coming in Nigeria when the uprising of Egypt will happen
in this
country. The time is coming when the uprising in Philippines
we take
place in Nigeria.
the time is coming.
Unless you listen to the voice of the people, the time is coming when the people will occupy.
In 2000
2015, you led a protest occupying Nigeria to protest against high pump price. And today you are doing exactly the opposite. Change. Change. You promised change. But today, it is very clear to the people that you came to deceive them. Even you change. We are in a country where when people wake up to talk, you use the security agencies against them. You don't want to hear the truth. Mr. President and all your people leading, change. Change. Let the people speak their mind and listen to the voice of the people. The voice of the people is the voice of God. Listen to the voice of the people. Don't use security to chase those calling your attention to the pain in Nigeria. Listen to the voice of the people. Where to in Africa? Today,
Nigeria, we need change today.
Nigeria, we need change today. The next person now that will address us is Pa Nagbama, is the president of Edo State Ifa priest. Is here. Please come forward.
He Selecto, He Africa. Well, I'm always putting some support, and I will all be with you all, with all my mind, and put the senses I have. Okay. Thank you. So if you see to the situation of Nigeria today, it looks like a lion that needs blood. And he sent a bird, go and bring fire. Can a bird brought fire for you? Then when he saw the bird run away, he sent a sheep to go and bring fire. Can he bring fire? So if you see to the situation, it looks like a man that pregnant a woman and he ran away from the woman. That is how Nigeria is today. So today, we have no option apart from seeing tomorrow increase of fuel, electricity increase, cement increase, transportation increase every day. Increases. Without no man's solution, one man is bringing voices every day to do this. Everybody will say, okay, and we are suffering. So what I'm trying to say is we should all put our mind together and do the same thing as we are putting this rally so that they might hear us at all. So thank you everyone.
Will you pray for them?
Yes, I pray I give you hope. I pray for you to be able to be gathering like this when is the gathering, so that we can all run to our midst. Thank God.
Solidarity forever.
we shall always soli. Echo forever.
Solidarity forever.
Solidarity is forever. We shall always fight for our right. Freedom coming. Freedom come. By struggle. Freedom come. Fella die in thy struggle. Freedom come. Can he die in thy struggle? Freedom come. By struggle. Freedom. I'm out loud. Who no want justice? Who no want justice? No good that better. Who no want justice? No good that better. Who no want justice?
that better? Who no want justice? Justice no go that better. Who no want justice? Want justice no go that better. Who no want good life? 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 No go that better. Who no want justice?
Who no want justice? No go that better.
Who no want justice? Want justice? No go that better. Madla.
All right. Comrades, please come this way. Let us hear you.
Isoleto. 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 Remember Nigeria, water run away, my yo. Are we sure we are comrades? When I remember Nigeria, water run away, my yo. Water run away, my. Water run away, my yo. When I remember transport fare, water run away, my yo. When I remember the food stuff, water run away, my yo. Water run away, my. Water run away, my yo. When I remember strength, water run away, my yo. When I remember bag of cement, water run away, my yo. When I remember BDC, water run away, my yo. Water run away, my. Water run away, my yo. Water run away, my. Water run away, my. Water run away, my yo. Water run away, my. Isoleto. Isoleto. The message is very clear. There is no need to say so many things about it. We, the people, are tired of suffering and smiling. There was a time Fela said Nigerians are suffering and smiling, but we are tired of suffering and smiling. The increase is constant. Fuel today, electricity tomorrow, food stuff next tomorrow. Transportation, in fact, have you noticed that transportation has increased? And yet, they have not increased fuel in February. So when they do increase fuel in February, meaning they will turn all of us to Trekkers Club. So we are all tired. It's not rocket science. We Nigerians, we the women are tired. We are tired of taking money to the market and assuming when we get home, thinking that we misplace money in the market. Because whatever you calculate and write out your list, when you get to the market, your list is not even enough. You know the prices change every time you go to the market. And at the end of the day, our salaries remain the same. At the end of the day, with all the increase, nobody increases salary. Nobody says, oh, because of the inflation or what is going on, let's increase salary. Nobody is saying that. So where do they expect the common man to get money from? Where do they expect us to continue living our daily lives? So that's why we say no to whatever is going on now, no to the fuel hike. Because in February, when they increase this fuel, it will become more suffering on the people. We use generators in the house. For those of us who cook and put in the freezer, you must use generator, not for 2 hours to charge phone, for 4, 5, 6 hours so that your freezer will be blocked. And then you go to the office, you use fuel. Everything you use fuel. Market women that are bringing their goods from the village to the market, they use fuel is transportation. So we Nigerians, we Nigerian women, on behalf of the women, we are saying no to whatever increase. We are saying no to poverty. We are saying no to insecurity. Because people are even scared to go to their farms. They will tell you they can't go to their farms because of what is going on, the insecurity. So we as Nigerians, we as the women, we have come out today. This is the first of its kind, and many more will come up We have come out to say no to everything that will cause more hardship to us as women, to us as mothers, to us as the people who are speaking for the society. So enough is enough. They have to hear our voice. Enough of going to cry and pray to God. This one, the violence will take it by force. We have come out today to say this is the beginning of us taking it by force. We put these people there. They cannot be there and be making money, and we Nigerians are suffering. It's an error from the pit of hell. And we have come out violently to say enough is enough. This is the beginning. Enough is enough. This is the beginning. Enough is enough. Thank you.
We are watching development. You know, today is not speech making day. We want to make our presence.
See our leader, sell. I got the Father must to help you, sell. Adodorima. Hey, they did for money, they did for you. Adodorima. Hey, hey, Adodorima.
Amadla. Israelator. Yes, they have increased what they are charging them. That's why they are protesting. So, it's a vote of time. We want to thank you, elders, for identifying with us today. I don't know whether Bishop has anything to say. Quickly, please.
Isoleto. I think this meeting is very, very timely. Timely in the sense that they promised to drain our blood and give us 5,000 naira to buy Eba so that we can regain our blood. Why should they not keep their 5,000 so that we continue to manage ourselves? Because I do not see any justification for us as a nation that produces oil, that God has so blessed. I've traveled to 15 countries. There is no country that is as blessed as this nation. Weather, natural atmosphere, God have added Jara to us in Nigeria. This is the time for us to sit down and again. Where have we made mistake? Where have we mixed it? For us to go to our grant, the land that God gave to us, go and bring foreigner to come and begin to harness the oil and take it to unknown destination to go and refine. And if you ask anybody in the fuel industry, how many crude oil gives you 1 liter? Nobody knows. So whatever they tell us is what we accept. Why some are smiling to the bank, the vast majority are dying in silence. So this meeting, that enough of smiling and suffering is overdue. I want to thank you for coming, that in our generation we change this narrative. God bless you.
Amadla. Isole. Today. Worry, we need change on now. One cup on now.
My nomenclature is.
Go ahead, comrade. Vibrate.
Okay, my nomenclature is Abraham of Yahweh Esquire. Every generation out of its relative obscurity will either discover its mission, either fulfill it or betray it. What we are here today is to discover and fulfill our mission for our existence as human beings. To the hike in fuel. And the current president was at the forefront of that struggle to say the increase in the prices of fuel, the proper thing to do. He cried very strongly that as president, he will ensure that our refinery within 4 years will be fixed. Today, what we have found is a reversal of what he requested for. 10 years down the line, Nigeria cannot also fit. 10 years down the line, the prices of fuel is at a cutthroat price. Today, as I speak to you, the National Executive Council have proposed 302 naira as the rate at which fuel is to be sold. And we are saying no. What this struggle is all about is to create the long line-term campaign to resist hardship. The pain in this country is becoming too much. Today, what you now find is our people are suffering and they are smiling. Our average parents can no longer eat 3 square meals. Is an impossibility in Nigeria. Our people are suffering. Our people are feeling the pain. Name it, every aspect. Today, government want to tax us. As leaders have said, they're going to increase by taxes. Diesel will be increased. Grease, even black fluid. We are saying to today, starting the campaign for a long-term struggle to resist hardship, to say no to this current government, who we all stood by 10 years ago, to fight against the previous administration. Although what we fought against today are what they have brought upon us. This struggle is to resist it. This struggle is to say no. We reject all their policies in its roots, in its even in our dreams.
Yes. The federal government have come again that they want to increase the fuel of the price of pump price of fuel to 302 naira. The reality is that everything in Nigeria relies on fuel because that is what helps us to generate power. Already, the distribution companies across the country, they don't function. And so, the impression that government have is that it's only the rich that use PMS. That it's only those who can afford cars that use PMS, but that's not true. The reality is that there are homes, even one room, face me and face you. They also need to power whatever they are doing in their house with this better pass my neighbor generator. So to that extent, they also need the fuel. Small shops, barbing salon, hairdressing salon, they all need fuel because the distribution companies are not working. So if fuel is increased, it is going to affect all spheres of life. And that is why we are all here. 10 years ago, when federal government also came out and said no, that they were going to increase it, they insisted, and we came out, we engaged them, and they had to do a U-turn. Though it was not a 360 degrees U-turn, they did a U-turn. This time around, we are insisting that it must be 360 degrees U-turn. Anything less than 360 degrees U-turn is unacceptable. We are not going to accept it. We are already, though they have not increased it, we know. We are already preempting them because they are already introducing it. And we are telling them that if they are not ready to let us rest, we will not let them rest. Nigeria belongs to all of us. If they want to make Nigeria unlivable for us, we will make Nigeria ungovernable for them. Thank you.
Your name, please?
I'm Strong Obiafabo is my name.
My name is Olu Martins. I'm a citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Okay, today you've joined in this protest calling for change in Nigeria. What are the issues on that?
The issues are very clear. It was somebody that said because I'm a Nigerian, the death of every Nigerian affects me. Government has a responsibility to do the greatest good for the greatest number of people within the shortest possible time, or the greater population of Nigerian people. It's a lazy government that always look back to its people anytime they need money. Every government, first of all, looks inwards. You realize that anytime government thinks that they are broke, it is the people they go to. They forget, for instance, that all over the country, there's no governor that earns less than 300 million naira as security votes. They will not touch those security votes. You forget that the overhead of the National Assembly is enough to fund more than the subsidies they're talking about. So every government, they don't look at themselves. They don't look at the wastages that go on in government. Stephen Orosanye had advocated before now that we should merge MDAs of government so that we can reduce wastages. But a careless, carefree, nonchalant, like a dassical government who doesn't care for its people, always look at how to tax the people instead of reducing the wastages that are in government. You go to every government office, generators are running, some of them 1,000 kVA, but they don't care because they get their petrol free of charge. You know what? It was Patikani that said, the collective freedom of people cannot be guaranteed as long as the actions and inactions of government is shrouded in secrecy. So before they come out to increase, we want to let them know that we already know that they want to increase. And we have gone to the gate of barricade to wait for them. Because unfortunately, the Nigerian government does not understand dialogue. What they understand is confrontation. What they understand is start-up. What they understand is the fact that no going, either we don't go forward or we don't go. What they understand is language of Jericho. Jericho was shot. Nobody went out, nobody came in. Let them increase fuel. Nobody will go out, nobody will come in. Until the president demonstrates that he's better in Nigeria. If he increases fuel, he should remove all the cars in his fleet and begin to ride bicycle so that heaven can level everybody. As long as we have a people who think that they are superior to Nigerian people, we will tell them that democracy is not a government of the rich by the rich to make law for the poor to suffer. Democracy is a government of the people by the people and for the people. Nigeria belongs to us. Buhari will come and go, but I will continue to enjoy my office as a citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I remember it was our friend Ojuku that said, on Aburi we stand. We stand on 165, and even now we are tolerating it. Anything more than that, who say in mama no go sleep, in go stand dream. On no fuel increase, we stand. And there shall be no compromise, according to Fela Nicola Kokuti, the Abamiyeda himself.
Thank you.
Just the
Annie.
Come on, take my
So tell us about this campaign against
why.
All right, so it is, we decided to come out today as Nigerians because there is this song that Fela sings that says, Nigerians are suffering and smiling. And we as Nigerians, as the mouthpiece of the people, as civil society activists, have come out today to say that Nigerians are tired of suffering and smiling. We are tired of the current increments in everything. And yet, we are also hearing that there's going to be another fuel increment in February. And so we have come out to say the hardship is too much. Enough is enough of this poverty life that we are living. In as much as they keep increasing everything, you go to the market today, what you buy today is not the same price with what you buy tomorrow. And yet, our salaries are not being increased. And so where do they expect us to get the money to make up for all these things? We don't have lights. Even though they bring bills for us to pay, we also have to buy fares in even our Better Pass My Neighbor generator. Some of us even have to go the extra mile because as we are working to support our husbands, we also need to cook and put in our freezer.
and you cannot on your freezer for 2 hours for it to get blocked, and so you have to power your generator for 4 to 5 hours. Imagine how much fuel that is every day. Imagine how much fuel that is.
So in sum, you just tell us what
are very clear. We are tired of hardship. We are tired of poverty. We are tired of insecurity. We are tired of the increase in fuel that we are hearing. We are tired of insecurity in our state. We think that there are enough illegal refineries like we always hear. Government can actually find out what these people are doing to have illegal refineries and then make it a government thing, and so that we in Nigerians here can refine our fuel. And also the insecurities in our farmlands. I think it is high time the government also, enough of this, there are insecurity votes that we are not seeing or hearing anything about it. We also think that for our people to be able to generate their food source and crops so that it will be cheap for us to consume, I also think that the insecurity must stop. Thank you.
Hello. Hello.
The first of the beginning to speak language.
If this person, if you're saying don't okay, sir, let's meet you.
Okay, we'll go now.
Okay. You want to meet me?
Yeah, let's meet you.
All right, Osagi Obayuana, my name. I'm the South Zonal Coordinator of the People's Alternative Movement.
So what have you said about the
The background to it is the fact that Nigeria today is a land of hardship. Too much hardship in this country. To get from one place to the other is hardship. Put food in the stomach. For the average Nigerian, it's a lot of stress. Medical care, unemployment, health care. There's no arguing the position against that. Nigeria has been characterized, in my view, quite rightly, as the poverty capital of the world, because it mirrors the quality of life in Nigeria. Taking side by side with that, the inflation rate in Nigeria is one of the highest. So it has come to the reckoning of a number of patriots. When is this hardship going to come to an end? And we've come to appreciate that this hardship will not just go away unless it is addressed. Particularly because there are people who are profiting from it. Yes. So that is the background. What provoked it is, yet again, they want to increase the price of petrol with the security situation the way it is, with the inflation level, the level it is. That is dead. So look, let's start a campaign. It's not sufficient people living in Nigeria. Medical doctors living in Nigeria. Pharmacists, nurses, going to greener pastures. Unemployed youth, risking everything. They can't boast of what they are going to meet when they are going. It's only when they get there they find out that no, they wish they had remained. So for us, that is not a solution. Running away from Nigeria is not a solution. So the organizations that are collaborating on the platform of the People's Alternative have resolved to come together to fashion alternatives. Because there are alternatives. End this hardship. Let's repair our country. So that's the background, and that is what has promoted this issue of the increase in the price of fuel. It's immediate.
So your alternative solution to the fuel subsidy group are calling against.
The first point to recognize is that petroleum industry is the mainstay of the Nigerian economy. But Nigeria as a country is not in control of that industry. Mr. President is the minister. I don't think he can even tell us how much crude oil is exported from this country on a daily basis. We are not in control. We are passive participants in the oil industry that represents the mainstay of our country. It's unacceptable. So we must win back the sovereignty of Nigeria over our natural resources. In the immediate question of refining our crude oil here in Nigeria. As it is right now, Nigerian crude oil is exported in its crude form and brought back in refined products. There are cost components to that. The cost of transporting the crude oil out, refining it over there, and bringing it back. That is why the price level of petroleum in a country like ours, compared to what citizens pay in other open countries, Nigeria's prices are high. So we must refine Nigerian crude in Nigeria. The Petroleum Industry Act is not even addressing that. It's anchored on the commitment to privatize, further privatize the industry. That cannot mean Nigeria well as far as the solution of the unemployment situation. Well, we shouldn't be in a hurry to exhaust our oil deposits. As long as we are committed to the petroleum industry and all of that, the question of diversification would remain a mirage. So, refine Nigerian oil in Nigeria. That will provide jobs, that will bring down prices. We don't want an increase in petrol price.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Benefit the loneliest in our midst. So the mobilization continues at the individual level and at the organizational level. I think we can say the verdict should certainly would have been better. We have 27 ahead of us.